But now we are.
There we go. Now we're live.
How do we know? I'm not even looking at the screen.
It says
Go
live.
introduce yourselves.
Oh, well then I'll post that.
Wait, do you want to warn Brittany that she's jumping straight into the live, I guess?
Oh, is she? Is she?
We're live now, so...
Yeah, well, yeah, but Brittany's not. I'll warn her.
Yeah, okay. She doesn't warn me. Oh, yeah. I just remembered. Let's put Liz in the front. There you go.
Why is it raining outside? What the heck?
Nature doing its thing.
Dude, I don't know about you guys, but it's been raining on and off and on and off and on and off all day. It's ridiculous.
It's been like that around here for like a month. We have flash flood warnings.
Yeah, true.
We have more rain this year so far than we have in an entire year for the past, like, 10 or something ridiculous around here.
Okay. Sorry. Oh, yeah, I forgot to hit the Q&A box. My bad. I tweeted and Instagrammed and Google Plused and Facebooked and all the jams.
Oh my god, I'm so slow. I'm getting to it.
Working at it.
But it was like an hour ago before I went and picked up dinner. So.
Everything's there. We have one viewer. Hi, person.
Hi. Just hold my face like this. Ask us a good question, one viewer. No.
I'm so bad at social media.
I don't know how to turn on my front-facing camera.
So
You're in. Wait, sorry, I saw your chat message. I just saw it. Sorry, delete effects. Well, I guess does everybody want to introduce themselves since we're here?
Oh, okay. I'm the hostess with the mostest of this great chat, Tobious Photography. Hello. And then down the line, we got Miss Syren Cosplay.
Oh, hi, that's me. Yeah.
How long have you been cosplaying?
8 years. 8 years. I had to do math in my head. Yeah. I'm not good at introductions, I'm sorry.
Okay, derp.
What do I do?
You just talk about yourself to all the beautiful people.
Talk about yourself.
I can't do, I'm just,
Where are you from? How long you been cosplaying? What con you going to? You know?
no, I'm just kidding.
What you working on tonight?
I'm going to be going to MomoCon next, actually. I live in Atlanta, but I lived in Oklahoma for like 15 years, so yeah, that's where a lot of probably. And then somebody else
Then we have Ms. Lipping Lizard Cosplay.
Alright, let me...
Who's off camera at the moment.
Disgusting! Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Liz, Leaping Lizard Cosplay. I've been cosplaying since 2007, so yeah, I'm on 8 years now. Hooray! Tonight I am actually working on finishing my Bloodborne Hunter cape, hat, jacket thing, and I'm debuting it at Phoenix Comic Con next week. So, that's me. I live in beautiful Key West, Florida. Next.
Kaia Cosplay.
Can you hear me? Am I good? Can you hear me now? Awesome. This thing is new, so I haven't tried it yet. Anyway, I'm Kaia. I've been costuming for 6 years, cosplaying for 2. My next cons are Dallas Comic-Con next week and A-Con the week after. Right now I'm working on Yang. They're being awesome. Yeah.
Then, last one here, Miss Curry Time.
Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm coming. So many windows up on my computer. Hi, Curry Time Cosplay. I've been cosplaying since 2009. I'm really bad at math, so I'm not about to like subtract and add and stuff like that. I I'm going to A-Con whenever that is in a couple weeks. Yeah. And tonight I'm hopefully getting a little bit work done on Sailor Mars. So, woo, good times. It's really hot in my room.
Well, I forgot to say I'm not like working on anything tonight because I am lazy. And I would be working on King, but I'm in my room and I don't want to bring my hot glue gun in here. King from Syren, by the way.
All these people are messaging me right now. Why did you invite me to hang out? And I'm like, I'm not hosting, guys. God, sorry. Wait, Brittany. Yeah, wait. Brittany. I was like, did you get that message? That happened in my last chat. I sent someone this link to jump into this, for us to like hang out and talk. And she accidentally posted on her public cosplay page. Oh. She didn't realize, and also like random person. I'm like, get out! And I was so embarrassed. I felt bad. And like, oh, I shared the wrong link, and it was pretty funny. Very funny.
Alright, where is the link?
Sorry, my friend's like, oh, okay. He's going to be my genie, and I'm going to wear Melfina for like super fun.
Yes.
I haven't worn her in a while. I only wore her once, actually. I spent so much time making her. I don't know why I only wore her once. Oh.
Dude, that was my first cosplay, so like when I found out you did Melfina, I freaked out. I was like, oh my god.
Oh. Yeah, I lost her. It's just such a... It's a classic, for one, and everyone who is watching this stream should watch it. But yeah, it's that.
I'm getting a phone call from California.
Hi, 3 people. Ask questions.
Hello. Are they just gonna pop up in the chat on the side?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh my god.
I need to get my stuff.
Sparky Cosplay will be on here soon.
Oh, and then we have Savii is down for the count because she is under tornado warning.
Yes.
She should just have a computer in her
Savii
like
is out for the count.
tornado shelter thing.
And Kdawn is gone for parents. But she'll be back probably a little late, but she'll be on.
Okay, I'm going to be up all night anyway, so... Last minute con crunch. Ugh. That procrastination, though. Sorry, I'm wiping my table down if you hear loud banging sounds. Well, yeah, what was everybody's first cosplay since we were talking about that?
Already said mine. Woohoo.
I was Riku from Final Fantasy X too. I didn't have a wig or like anything. It was kind of weird, but
Everybody's first cosplay is so trash.
My first one was Toby from Naruto, the white mask, the war version.
When are you gonna retire it? I'm just kidding.
Kind of is. I mean, I only bring it out when I need to.
Nah, you should wear it all the time. I love Toby. I was actually kind of mad when what's his real name? It's like Manchu.
Obito.
What is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I got sad when he was no longer fun, goofy Toby anymore. I was like,
oh yeah.
It's like, whoa. Toby was my favorite bad guy ever. I'd be the criminal mastermind. Woo! It's always the funny ones.
Good boy, Toby.
Because he did, for the what were they called? I want to say Akatsuki or
Akatsuki.
Like he was really, he just seemed like the most I guess innocent out of all of them. So I like how they did that. I really did. Oh, I didn't say mine. My first cosplay was Tony Chopper from One Piece.
Oh, cute.
I was all like half furry, and I didn't know what furry was.
Mine was Victorious Jaina from League of Legends.
Oh, nice.
I thought I was cool. And I see pictures and I'm like, that armor though. Should have done something that was sewing.
Oh, we have a Sparky.
Hi.
How am I still in combat?
Setting up my stuff.
I will not be working on anything today because I was filming all day, so I apologize.
Okay.
No, you're good.
Yeah, go ahead and introduce yourself, ladies, since you just joined. Tell everybody who you are. Me.
Oh, me? Oh. Well, I am Brittany, or Sparky Cosplay, and I'm a cosplayer, model, new actress, and I'm also a costume designer for a production company here in Alabama.
That's awesome.
That is what I do.
Yeah.
What was your first cosplay, Grandma?
What was my first what?
Cosplay.
Oh, man. My very first cosplay was Lightning from Final Fantasy 13. It was right whenever the game came out. I've only been cosplaying for 4 years now, so it was pretty exciting. It was my first con, first cosplay. I was hit all at once, and it was super awesome, and I got really addicted. So it was fun.
So I guess that I will get the friggin'
I'm moving. Oh, yeah.
1,000 gold's worth of
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm like moving you down my little station here. I'm setting up. Oh my goodness.
Stop yawning. I'm so tired.
I just had like half of a coffee cup. So, I'm sorry ahead of time, everyone.
I only got like 6 hours of sleep last night, and then I had to get up and teach kids taekwondo. You're a baller. I see your posts on Facebook, and you look so hardcore.
Wait, who?
that guy's outfit.
Syren, like I'm friends with her on Facebook too, and every time she's talking about going and teaching kids, she looks so buff, and I'm so intimidated because I'm like, man. Yeah, like we were filming I did my first fight scene today, and it was the coolest thing ever, but I am so exhausted, and it wasn't even real life, so I can only imagine what it would be like. I did a jiu-jitsu class last night, and I've done like MMA and ground fighting and stuff before, pretty consistently in the past, but I just haven't done it in like a long time.
Hey, Syren, I can't hear you too well.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
Can you hear me now?
I turned on high too. I still can't hear you.
Let me see if I can change my volume.
This is bad.
Oh, that's good. That's fine. Oh.
Okay, can you hear me better now?
Yeah, you're really low on your voice.
Okay, let me see.
Sorry, let me close out all my shit.
Okay, how about now?
I know. Like no messages. Oh.
Is that better, or?
What about you, Curry? What was your first cosplay and stuff?
Me? Earlier, my first cosplay, I was just mentioning, was Melfina from Outlaw Star, and it was like super crappy, like so bad, like real hair, store-bought shirt, made a skirt in like 4 days. It was ridiculous. Like It was great. Yeah, and I did the whole like first con, first cosplay, like all in one thing. So that was fun. It was a long time ago, like 2009.
I love Outlast Star so much.
Oh, me too. It was my favorite anime.
I don't know though. Bebop was kind of my love child of anime for a really long time.
Space animes are life.
Yes.
See, can you hear me better now?
Stuff.
I can hear you better.
Okay.
Hi.
But
Next to my room.
I didn't know she was talking. I'm sorry.
This is a way to turn yourself up. Yeah. Let's try that.
Oh, wait.
Ooh. Oops. Look at her sewing.
Is that too loud on my end? Because I can.
It's not that bad.
Okay.
I'm just gonna watch you sew.
Yes, this is what this vlog's gonna be about. Just watching you sew. This is what Hangout is.
I don't know if you can see what I'm showing, but it's my secret cosplay. I haven't announced.
Oh, there's your question, guys. You can ask. Hint.
That's okay. I'm like technically working on a secret cosplay right now, but it's not like not a secret. It's just for like one person. It's supposed to be a secret.
Yeah.
Awesome. I should, like, watching you sew makes me feel really bad because MomoCon is next week.
Yeah. Yeah, Phoenix is next week, so I'm like, must finish everything. Like, I'm in that mode right now. Alright. What's not much?
Who else going to MomoCon?
Too good. Yeah, I don't need it.
Oh my gosh. Kaia, I love your shirt.
Plastical.
Wow.
I like it. Been working on these panels for like 3 hours. It's freaking stupid.
Oh, there we go. That's
1 second, I'm gonna be ready.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
What's that?
We got a spam thing.
Huh?
Someone was watching.
Oh, yeah? Are they like, take it off?
Pretty much. It's what he said in more or less ways.
Wait, there's comments? I'm not getting any of these.
I'm not either.
No, there's no. I can see the spam.
That's
Oh.
Oh, so there was
There's
no
names.
so there's no comments yet?
But it's Negatory.
Just spam. Wonderful.
But it's like I came for you know what.
Okay, guys, we're going on a trip. Whoop, whoop. Going on a tour of my apartment. Here it
Yay.
is. Look at all these things.
We are moving somewhere apparently. Where is Syren taking us? Oh god.
No, you go back.
Oh,
to
I
your
like
room.
the deer horns. I like the antlers. Those are cool.
Don't tell me how to live my life. You're not my dad.
You're so.
Oh, God. Oh, shut up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my
I
boyfriend.
think that's the same guy who went on last time. Like I can make boobs, not sewing machines.
What?
Okay, guys, up here.
What?
Someone's wanting to see the goods. That's what someone said.
We'll show you the good. You see that really nice sewing machine over there? That is the goods.
That is the goods. That sewing machine right there.
Yeah, I'll get tired eventually.
Okay.
Team Ripper, yay! Gonna be that kind of night.
Cosplay. Would you tape shit to $70 shoes?
We have
Yeah.
13 viewers. Ask us questions.
How many people are watching?
The gracious host would ask us some questions.
Questions. We know you're there.
Please work.
I don't think for 2, Phoenix 3, and 5. Maybe not.
I
Yeah,
feel like a slacker.
we're gonna take it for a while without deals and looking.
Hey, I'm in a hotel room. I'm not like.
I mean, like, I got up at 5 this morning because we were on set at like 7. So I'm just tired.
Sounds like 2 times that I don't want to be awake during anytime before 8.
Bro, I can't even hear you if you're talking.
Can you hear me now?
No. Okay. Such cosplay. Wow.
Go to the speaker of your laptop and speak into that. Or the mic of your laptop.
Sorry, I'm like mumbling to myself.
This is my headset microphone. Can you hear me?
No, not at all. Barely.
Barely like this much.
I can when the sewing machine isn't, but once the sewing machine starts, you kind of disappear.
It sounds like you're
Like, I have her on max on the thing. I can't really like. There's no super boost sound.
I can't even see, also, because they're pretty big.
Okay, I'm gonna actually do something with my life. Excuse my mess.
Oh, already? Really? Wow. I think it's good.
I heard that from her.
How is it going?
Died in there. Gracious host, you should ask me a question because we don't have any.
Text my mom. Mom, get on here and ask me a question.
Yes.
Fuck it, I'll do it. Favorite superhero, go!
Supergirl.
Ooh, I didn't see that one. Why Supergirl? I'm actually curious.
Well, when I was growing up, I had
Okay.
3 people that I worshipped. It was Xena Warrior Princess, Wonder Woman, and Supergirl, because they were all very powerful and they were super strong. And I like Supergirl because she's very sassy. She's basically me, but a lot hotter, and she looks way better in spandex, and she can fly. So that was Supergirl's my
we lost
favorite.
Curry.
It's alright. She'll be back. So, have you cosplayed Supergirl?
Yes, I have. Well, now I have 3 versions of Supergirl. Fixing to have 4 versions of Supergirl, maybe 5. So.
That was annoying.
Oh god.
It just kicked me out of the chat because apparently my computer went to sleep.
Oh, yeah, that happened. That's awesome. Okay, who else, favorite superhero?
Wonder
The
Woman.
Flash!
Oh, Wonder Woman, and we got the, we'll go Wonder Woman first. Why Wonder Woman?
Just, I love every night, like when I was a kid and like older and now, like I used to get on like Saturday nights, watch TV with my dad. We would watch Wonder Woman because it comes on right before Star Trek, so I got to like Wonder Woman a lot, actually.
Oh. Real silent here. So, Star Trek, are you a Trekkie?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh,
10%, 110%.
what's your favorite series of Star Trek?
Original, dude.
Original. I'm a next gen.
Me too.
Okay.
Me too.
I still respect
It's
you.
all about Voyager, yo.
I love original, and then Voyager's great too.
I love Voyager, man. I love the story of Q. All the Q stories are the best.
Your face.
Yeah, you know what? I like Q. As funny as it is, I like Q better in Deep Space Nine.
I feel like Q had more of a like in-depth story in Voyager, like
Yeah, that's true.
finding love, having a kid.
Was the episode they try to get Captain Janeway pregnant?
Yeah, it's like just touch my finger. Oh, was that good for you? Is good for me? Oh.
And now you're pregnant.
If you birth my kid, I'll take you home. No. Ding! You're home. What?
Yeah.
Curry, what are you? Are you having like an epic battle back there?
I don't know. I sometimes I just pick up props from my room and I like to play with them because I'm crazy.
Hey, I do that with my gun blade. I literally do that. It's okay.
There's so much love. Oh yeah, who else? Wait, you said the Flash. Why is the Flash your favorite?
Flash is freaking awesome. You know,
There he is.
he goes at the same time.
Okay, I'm sorry, I can't
He can like get out of anything, phase through anything. I mean, spoiler alert for people who love the comics, or who have read the comics. He's the one who made himself Flash to begin with in the future.
Yeah.
So, okay, which do you like more? Because this is very important. Wally
Oh
or
god.
Barry? This is
Bart.
important. Okay,
Bart.
yeah. Okay. True.
Or better, how about this? Thaddeus. Let's go villainy. Thaddeus.
Okay, yeah. Alright,
Get
I
some
can dig it.
inertia. You gotta get some inertia, you know.
I can dig it.
Evil twin clone brother thing he is.
Woo!
Who else has a favorite superhero?
I'd have to go with Iron Man, probably.
Yeah.
Just, I'm a big fan of the smart guy archetype. He does everything with his brain.
Old after a while.
Can't hear you.
You can hear her for the time being, I guess, if you want why she and she could unmute.
I don't think she's on mute though, but she was on mute.
No.
I mean, like, put her on mute so they can figure out why she...
That's what I do. Is like, if my sewing machine's too loud, I mute myself, and when I stop sewing to talk, I unmute myself, and then I mute myself again, just because, you know, it's hard to hear over her.
Still not hear me, or is it?
Non-offensive. It's up at the top center of the screen.
Lola, put your, like, get close to the screen of your laptop. Like, talk into the, like, mic.
Like this?
Ooh, wrong way. Fuck. Sorry.
Like this?
Wrong stitch.
Yeah.
There.
Perfect.
Oh.
Perfect. Just be a
There you go.
creeper.
Just stick like that.
Just breathe really heavily the entire time.
This is the day that Wall Maria was lost.
Syren, there you go.
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
I said I really like Squirrel Girl.
Yeah.
Well, she is a badass though. I mean, she took out everybody in Marvel. I mean, it's.
What?
Look at that.
Oh! Look who's that in the background. Oh man.
You have a man in your house. I don't know if you realize this.
Oh, he just lives here.
Oh, I have one of those. He's playing Final Fantasy right now. Over there. So, Dane, I'm interested to know, what is your favorite female superhero?
Female.
Yes, female.
Female.
None of them. He hates women.
I'm trying to think here.
Damn you.
A lot of them are good.
Or the opposite, all of them, because he loves them.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I love them all.
Please stop. Tyler.
Hashtag cop out. Hashtag I got it.
Right.
Every time I try to sew something, I'm stabbing myself with the pins that are already in the fabric. It's that.
I was like, ow.
Yes. That happens so often.
Hello from Japan.
Hooray, one wing sewn.
I was in the question thing, but I was in the comment box on YouTube. Hello from Japan.
Whoa,
Hello from Alabama. I could pretend to be super southern with that. That helps.
Alright. Here's this comment thing. I don't see it.
How many viewers are there right now?
Storm.
A few more watching. You can totally ask us any questions. Actually, for anyone who is watching, on the Google video or on the YouTube video, it'll say join this session live. If you click on that, it'll take you to the Google event page where you can ask questions for us in case anyone is watching and doesn't know how to do it.
I don't know how technology works, so just do what she said.
I've done so many of these now. It's like
I've never done one like this. I've done Google Hangouts with people, but I've never done something like that, this. It's interesting.
YouTube's kind of like a pain in the butt to do, because then people comment on the video, and then like the host has to go and read all the comments, or if they go to the Google event, it's easier.
Yes.
That's how Google is, making you use Google shit. Don't make it easy for us.
You're screaming so loud.
They don't send out.
Do you guys want to
One wing down, one go.
We're gonna go to my kitchen.
I might be a one-wing angel right now.
Hold on, I just have to go around screaming "Mother" the whole time and look completely lost. Mother.
Oh crap!
Mother.
I think someone's cooking us some dinner. We'll in the kitchen.
Yeah.
What you having?
What's your men's schedule? Are you off tomorrow? Okay, sweet.
I just had steak and it was delicious.
Too many people.
I had like pizza earlier.
We speak about video games. What's everyone's favorite video game? I'm Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, brother.
Favorite video game?
Yeah, favorite video game.
Mass Effect.
Mass Effect.
Phantasy Star Online.
Mine's kind of Mortal Kombat for the Sega. That was my very first video game ever.
Oh.
That was Sega's first game, if I remember correctly.
Like, I will forever love the side-scrolling bad graphics.
Oh.
We have a question finally.
Oh. Where are the questions coming from?
Hi, Scoop Moose!
How many of you have worked? Huh?
Oh, sorry, I know Scoop Moose. This is Scoop
Moose.
Moose.
Clicking the thing. There we go. How many of you have worked with each other?
Nah, not me.
I've never worked with any of these ladies. I do admire them, and I do follow all of their pages, but I have not worked with any of them. Well, yeah, I've worked with Tobias at Dragon Con, but
Yep.
In a very rainy photo shoot.
Hey, those pictures were phenomenal, and we were troopers. I'm just glad that I wasn't holding actual metal, or I might have been fried by lightning.
Yeah.
We should work together.
Syren, Kaia, and Sparky. Those are the people I've worked with.
I mean, I follow all you guys. I stalk you guys pretty religiously. I'm just gonna.
You're all freaking amazing. I have a print of Liz.
Wait,
little tiny. Yeah.
Wait, which one?
It's a little Catwoman.
Oh, wait, that's right. I sent you.
Yeah.
Duh.
I was very excited. I didn't even know I was gonna get a print. I was like, poor kitty. And then I have a Catwoman print now. It's on my wall.
You got the mini?
Yeah, another one.
You helped
It's over there. You can't see it.
Yeah, my cat was sick, and I was like, I hate to ask people this, so if you don't have money, I send you mini prints, and then Sparkle, which is over here, being fat on the floor, looking angry for some reason. Hey! She just looked at me and was like,
Yeah, I've got 3 cats, so I was like, no. I do. I have 3 of them, and they're all brats. They're not allowed in this room.
I have a bird named Zero, named after the Gundam, and he speaks like R2-D2. That's all I have.
About $1,000 more on Sparkle. Yes. Which is down from what it was, which is, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was over. So fat. She ate a blanket.
Liz, I can't hear you over all the progress you're making.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, she ate a blanket. It cost me $1 gajillion. She's fat and she eats everything.
Back home, my family raises horses. I used to train horses back home. So now all I have is a bird.
Cow.
Her name's Princess Zelda, but she looks like a Pona, so that's the irony. Well, Orgria's line wasn't
Oh,
out.
look, we have a flesh wound.
Cosplay problem.
Curry has. She's down. She's down. We need a
Yeah.
medic.
Cat for the cow, guys.
I need a medic.
Ugh.
Cosplay don't play, man.
Oh,
You
yeah.
get cut, you get burned, you get scarred.
What's everybody's worst cosplay injury?
Okay, so I have a really funny one. It's kind of embarrassing, but I'm going to share anyways. When I was making my poison ivy, I literally molded the leaves to my body,
Oh no.
and there was a hot glue gun sitting on the bed, because at this time I didn't have a workspace. Well, I went to sit down
No!
to glue the front piece. Straight up sat on the hot glue gun. It went into my skin.
Ah!
Oh!
And, like, I could not sit on that for, like, 2 weeks. It was horrible. So bad.
It would make a great story if there was a poison ivy cosplayer that went out into the woods and was doing a photo shoot and got poison ivy. I wonder if it's happened.
One time, we were making like a, we were a fiberglass breastplate for one of her cosplays, and we took a T-shirt and put it on her, and she was like, "Okay, just put the resin on my T-shirt on my body."
Oh
Yeah. That was a while back. And so she threw in it. She got like chemical burns on her boobs. It was great.
no! I was like, yeah, resin gets over 100 degrees. It's ridiculous.
I know. It was wonderful.
Oh my god, that's a
Wow. That's terrifying.
I hate resin.
What's everybody's costume you're most proud of?
Oh, I should share mine. I dropped a heat gun on my inner thigh.
Oh
It
god.
flew on my hand and landed right in my inner thigh, and I have this like awkward bullet bill shaped scar in my inner thigh. I went, it took over a month to heal. I mean, it was a bad burn. It was like, and the thing is like, skin like healed over it, but it was like tissue paper. It kept ripping over. It was bad. It was fucking bad.
Wow.
I was like, oh god. And my coworker's like, go to the doctor. I'm like, this is the flesh wound.
Oh, God.
That hurt. That was the worst burn I think I've ever done.
I don't know if I have a scar from the hot glue gun. I haven't checked, but it was very painful. I do not recommend it. Make sure you know where the hot glue gun is at all times.
I've accidentally sat on it. That's always embarrassing.
Oh,
I've stabbed myself a few times, but nothing lasting.
Yeah, try that.
like I would uncover Zero, who's behind me, but I don't want him to get loud. But right now he's making R2D2 sounds, and it's the cutest thing ever.
Doll.
But he gets super obnoxious if he sees stuff on the screen, because we watch Scene Nanners together, and he thinks it's really exciting, so he gets like all up in its grill, and he would be so loud.
Okay, guys, don't think that I'm just like really stupid. I'm stabbing myself because I'm sewing through like 10 layers of fabric, so like, don't think I'm just really clumsy, because I'm not, I swear.
Yeah, I'm sewing through leather right now, so I'm sewing denim on the leather right now, and I'm just like, oh, my life, it's so not fun.
I hate sewing anything like that. I lose my patience really quickly.
Yeah, I switched to a leather needle and was fine, but I have a denim needle and I have a leather needle. I'm like, okay, which one should I go with? So I go with
Right.
the needle first, and the denim needle's like, no, fuck you! And then I'm like, leather needle, okay, we're good now. So it was just fighting. It appears the leather needle is working. So there you go. Anyone who wants to sew denim on top of leather. Use the leather needle.
Good to know.
Oh,
Right
host, gracious host.
after, like, we turn in the main part of this.
Yeah, I shall
Don't initiate
re-invite her to the thing. Or you just click on the link. That
If you just refresh,
No, it's part of the.
Lauren just hit that fire.
yes, hit refresh.
So what is a cosplay that you're super proud of?
Ooh.
I like have my arm
I'm
around
about to debut. I'm really happy about that. Second.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I'm about to debut my Assassin's Creed Disney Rapunzel. I absolutely can't wait. I'm super excited. I love the outfit.
that'll be exciting. I'll keep an eye out.
Okay.
Sweet.
Alright,
What about you
we're
guys?
talking.
Is this better?
No. I'm so
I had
sorry.
boosted your sound.
You guys might be able to hear her, but on my end, it sounds like this. It sounds like she's responding very quietly.
Yeah, that's what I hear. It's like
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
it's
not.
like you're really far away from the mic.
Well, I should have a microphone like in my headphones.
But I don't think it's going through the headphones. It's going through your laptops or something.
Yeah, there's an option to change your microphone in the Google Hangout. If you go up to the top center of the screen and you click the little settings bar, you can choose your microphone, and it'll tell you how strong you are. I should have said that earlier. It just occurred to me.
Okay, the settings at the top. Choose microphone and
The little gear.
No, I did that already.
I actually don't think I have any health potions on me.
See, I could hear you fine just then.
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you fine now.
It's hooked up to my headset microphone.
Mm. The struggle is real.
No, I got it. Yep.
Okay.
There, teleport here. What if I have that?
Get very excited. I was doing
Oh,
that.
yeah.
What's a little crooked boy?
I thought we ran to different servers.
Yo, all 14 of you guys, ask a question and go.
Yeah, y'all just eating popcorn or something? I mean, hey, that does sound good. But like, I have decided if I'm going to do this acting thing, I'm gonna have to start working out. I used to do Aikido and Bado Jutsu, and I was super fit, but then I stopped, and now I'm super unfit. It's really bad.
I stopped doing martial arts after I had my ACL replacement. I was like, alright, I'm gonna pursue other interests for a while.
Well, I was a drummer all through high school and college, and I was a percussion major, and so I did that to kind of help with a workout regimen. Because I was normally the only girl on drumline, and I was the smallest one because I'm only like 5'4" at the tallest. So I always did that as a workout, but then I had a really bad shoulder injury, and I couldn't keep up with it anymore. So.
Yeah, I have a boot on right now. Hold on.
Oh, no.
There you go. Wait for it.
Oh, we have another question.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a question?
Yeah, from Ken. He's so cool.
Oh, okay. What is the smallest or most obscure con you've been to, and how did you like it?
I say for me, FreeCon on FSU campus was the smallest con I ever went to. But since being a guest, the smallest con I've been to is Fandom Con. Both of them will. Okay, really quickly. FreeCon in Tallahassee was fun because all my friends were there. We were all going to school together. And Fandom Con was great because it was such a small con. I got to hang out with people. Like, I actually had time to talk and chat and socialize with people. And, like, at the bigger cons that I've guested at, I don't get that opportunity. It really sucks cojones sometimes, because it's like, hi, thank you, bye, hi, thank you, bye.
Yeah.
So, yeah. They're great. Small cons are great. Big cons are great, too. But I like...
Big cons are fun when you're there with your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Con, for example. Yes.
I would say the smallest convention I went to was one last year. I was actually a guest at it in Sheffield called the Geek Gathering. But it was a super great, super nice atmosphere, and everyone was so engaged. It's thrown by big brothers, big sisters. Everyone was so just super excited to be there and super happy I was there. I like smaller cons a lot of the times because there's more just of a closeness.
Yeah.
Because at big cons you kind of just get lost in just the sheer size. It's a little it's overwhelming for me because I started out at Comic-Con Season 3 in Tuscaloosa, and it was kind of a smaller con then. It's bigger now, but I don't know. It's different. Dragon Con last year was kind of a culture shock because that was the biggest con I'd ever been to.
Last year was crazy. I mean, I had been to Dragon Con before, but last year was, I mean, it was insane. You couldn't get anywhere.
Yeah, it was interesting. Very interesting.
There's a lot.
But I do get to experience another con in Florida that I'm going to be a guest at in October. That's apparently, I think this will be its first year, so I'm looking forward. I've always liked new cons. I like supporting new conventions. It's always fun.
I got to do a Borger Comic Con this couple months ago, I guess. It was tiny. It was like 500 people, I think, was the end count. But I don't know. It was really cute. The atmosphere was really good. Everybody was having a good time. So I think small cons, there's less to do, but like everybody usually knows each other.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so,
it's typically just as fun.
Yeah.
Maybe different levels of fun.
The wings are on the back.
it looks so good.
Yay, it looks awesome.
You have a weird skirt. It's not a skirt. That's all separated.
I like
I don't
the dangly bits going on.
I don't know
with the
why it's
skirt.
like this. It's stupid. I would rather make a pleated skirt.
Yep. Ugh, oh crap, I'm dropping everything. Oh.
No. Why?
I don't even know about obscure cons.
Alrighty.
I have no idea.
You go to so many cons. I see you well, I don't see you everywhere, but I stalk you everywhere on Facebook.
Yeah, I go to the big ones.
Right? Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. Hey Liz, this one's genre towards you.
Oh, come to Momo. Hi, Frank. I wish I could, Frank. You know I'm gonna be Phoenix.
Filled it up once.
He knows better than that. No, it's Frank Wicked Taylor. You guys don't know him.
I do. Well, I don't know him personally, but I follow him on.
His cosplays are awesome.
Yeah, they're really
Uh-huh.
clean. I really like his costumes.
He's Thanks, Frank, and as a friend.
Who all is going to MomoCon?
Who's doing the what?
Who is going to MomoCon?
When I say that, I mean Michael Jackson.
I think Syren's going to Momo. I think.
Maybe. I mean, I know I am. It'll be my second time going.
Mute my side 'cause I'm gonna put my machine on full speed here, so.
We're going to my mom's house tonight,
Didn't mute.
or I'm going.
Oh, hi.
I'm Ballard.
Not that one.
Batman's hanging out somewhere. The Dark Knight.
It's just my boyfriend kicking me. It's cool.
My boyfriend does Bane. No, yeah, that is exactly what mine does. He covers his mouth.
I love it.
And he sounds exactly like that. He does it to annoy me.
They're so good at that.
Yes. But then you love him to death, so...
Oh, yeah.
You gotta keep
Anybody ever cosplay Sailor Scout?
I mean...
Yes.
No.
Alright.
Don't, if you haven't done it, and you think you're thinking about doing it, just fucking don't. Like, just don't.
I was almost talked into doing a Sailor Cosmos once, and I almost did it.
Commission it, because this is just annoying.
I'm doing a very casual, like, the Living Dead clothing, like Sailor Mercury dress and the wig and, like, a cute little gold headband.
Aww.
Aww.
Yeah, I'm, like, looking for it.
And Sailor
Hey,
Moon.
everyone, how are all of you? I want you to know what would be the costume / photo that you most proud of made / taken.
Oh my god, can I go first?
Yes.
No.
I'll look at that first.
You have to roll the d20, and it depends on if you crit. But yes, you can go first.
Okay. My favorite ever cosplay I've ever done, ever, is Reina Akikawa from Wang and Midnight, and nobody knows who the heck that is, and I do not blame them, because nobody watches car animes. But that's okay. And, like, the reason it was so, like, awesome is, like, first of all, I didn't even make the thing. It was store-bought clothes because she's, like, a super simple character. But, like, the reason why I did the cosplay was because I had the car. So I was like, I'm going to take pictures with the car from the car anime with the girl. Sorry, I get way too hype, and nobody knows what I'm talking about every single time.
It's fine. You're passionate about it, so that's all that matters.
I like how excited you're like, oh, let me tell you. Love it. My favorite cosplay photo? I'd have to screen share it. Oh, because my story is I lost 50 pounds.
Go you.
Yeah, I lost 50 pounds and started cosplaying full time, and this is actually the first photo of me ever, like, in my life ever, in a bathing suit. And I was very happy, very proud, and, like, I was a nervous wreck. I almost didn't get out of the car.
Oh.
I was, like, so nervous when I stepped out. I'm so nervous right now. I was so, like, uncomfortable on my skin. I saw it in the photo and I was like, wow, what a beautiful, you know, I didn't, like, speak anything or, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't self-conscious, so here it is.
You look so good.
Yeah.
No, that's how I found you from that photo or something like that.
You guys have no idea. Like, I cried when I saw this photo. Like, and it was just, we had fun. We played with bubbles and things. And I was just, like, goofing off, having a good time. So I absolutely adored this photo shoot. This is my favorite photo shoot. It's the first time I stepped so much out of my comfort zone. And, yeah, to this day, I think this is the one, you know? The favorite of mine.
Awesome. I don't know. I would say it's hard for me because every one of my characters, like, I really have to love them before I take the time to make the costume. And I'm always like, I always find that one photo of all my costumes that I'm like fawning over. But I guess it was just Captain America on the dirt hill with the planes in the background. That one was really fun. So, and I really enjoy that costume. I get to shield bump people, and I feel very patriotic when I wear it. So.
costume I'm most proud of is probably Jaina. And then the photo, actually, Tobias took, it's, I'm, like, leaning out from under a tree. And in real life, I'm, like, on one foot with, like, my other leg behind the tree. And I'm trying to hold the staff at a super odd angle. And he's like, look over here and make a good face. And I'm like, what? And he got a good picture. I don't know how that happened. But that picture.
That was a good photo.
Yay, photographer magic.
Yeah, I feel like that's what happens when I do photography. I'm like, he said make a pretty face, and I don't know what I'm doing. And somehow it works out most of the time.
At looking like photogenic. I can't do it unless I'm like actually feeling something.
That's normally what I because I have this, the way that my eyes and stuff are is if like I just don't put any emotion to it, I look really tired. Mm-hmm. So I have to really get into the character and like make sure I'm having fun with it. And sometimes I feel like I'm making really ridiculous faces, but they turn out really cool. Like at Dragon Con, we did a couple where I was laughing, like flat out laughing at the fact we were in the rain, but they turned out to be some of the best, most natural pictures. So
speaking of photo shoot in Silent Hill nurse cosplay with like a pyramid head, and it was like a Silent Hill photo shoot, and you know, like the Silent Hill nurse had like the wrapped bandages on her face and whatever. Whenever my photographer was taking the pictures, like he was making really awkward poses on the ground because he was shooting like from the ground up, and I was laughing my ass off at him, and I was laughing so hard, I had my hands like on my face, and because I had like wraps on my face, it looked like I was crying, so it fit in with the photo, but I was really laughing, and that's like, again, with laughing in photo shoots, like, it's hilarious how like things turn out and they don't look anything like how they actually were.
I think it's interesting because I did a pyramid head, but my pyramid head was, it was a 2 scale, it was ginormous. I hid water bottles in the front of it and everything in a sandwich, it was great, but it was super cool at the fact that for once, I had to use my body language instead of my face to kind of sell my character. I really want to do more stuff like that. I thought about making a Silent Hill nurse or something.
You should, dude. I've done a pyramid head too. Like, I love Silent Hill so much.
I do too. It's so good. So good.
Oh, okay. Another question. I love those photos of you, Liz. I bought one of those Prince photos at Florida SuperCon last year.
I'm wearing 2 pairs of eyelashes.
Does she realize she's muted? Oh yeah. No.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm saying like talking. My bad. Hi Ronald. Ronald's awesome. Ronald bought my first print ever at a convention.
Cool.
Sweet.
Ronald is a big supporter. I appreciate it.
Ronald, you the best. We all love Ronald. What was it? I forgot. I was saying something about. Well, oh yeah, I was asking. I was like, has anyone played Fatal Frame? I love horror survival.
Yeah, it's interesting.
So much.
What was it? I never played it, but I watched someone play it. I think it's called Amnesia.
Oh god.
That game was terrifying. I watched someone play it, and I was scared.
Anybody play Five Nights at Freddy's?
Play Outlast. You guys should play Outlast because it's the scariest thing.
Outlast? I think it's.
It's the worst. And by the worst, I mean the best. But the worst if you're like a giant wimp like me.
The worst of you. I know that feeling.
Yes.
I'm a giant wuss at horror survival, but I like still love it, you know.
Yeah.
I like it because it scares me.
Yeah. I watch Let's Plays when it comes to scary stuff because it's easier for me to not have to play it.
Like, I love Bloodborne, but it scares the living as I'm working on my Bloodborne now. Living shit out.
Funny how that works.
What?
We have a question.
Yes. What costume would you make if you had all the skills, money, and time you would ever need? His answer is Pris Azagari from Bubblegum Crisis and her armor, of course. By the way, this is the person who sometimes uses the nickname Red Comet.
I know who I would pick. I would be Riku from Final Fantasy X-2 in her, what's it called? Her, like, ultimate thing. In that dress here, I would totally be her.
Mine's one that I've been researching for 2 years. I want to do a female Majin Buu, but do full prosthetics. So, and Buu is my favorite DBZ villain ever because he brings out the best and worst in everyone. And I want to do a cross between a Kid Buu and a Super Buu, but make it female. It's my ultimate one.
I think if I did one and I had like all the skills and money, I mean, really, to be honest, it would just be skills. At this point, it would have to be like my character from Phantasy Star Online, which is like a full armored like android robot, some bullshit. So like that would be what I would do for sure. And one day, hopefully, I will. Probably not really.
Hey, you gotta have faith. I've been doing research for 2 years, and I'm looking into actually starting my prosthetics soon. Like, I want to make it where the smoke comes out and everything. So, I believe in you.
I'll believe in you, and you can believe in me, and we'll just believe in each other,
I'll believe in the you that believes in you. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God!
Believe in you.
I actually thought about doing a Gurren Lagann cosplay, but I don't know.
Ooh,
Man.
do it.
Man, I don't know who to do. I guess I'll do that gerbil thing that's always hanging out. I mean,
I actually have a Buddha Kegurumi.
oh really? That's awesome. We have another question, unless anyone else would like to answer of their dream costume.
I would do the.
I'll say really quick. Screaming Manus from Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots, but like full robot with freaking moving arms and stuff. But awesome.
You all the robot cosplays.
You want to be a boss.
I would do the Demon Hunter from Diablo 3, but the one with the like huge shoulders, with like the. Anyway, lots of leather. That's where that comes in. Money.
Mm-hmm.
A full-size songbird.
I just want to. I mean, if I couldn't do Boo, I would want to do the Wing Zero Custom Gundam because that is my favorite thing ever. But I would want to be like 10 feet tall.
Still, sorry. Just do it. Just do it.
I would have to have like 10 handlers because I'm klutzy enough as it is. Imagine me in a suit that big. It'd be scary.
Go to a small con or just don't move ever.
Yeah, it would just be one of those where I walk out and I'm like, I'm here.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, here's a question. How do you guys store your cosplays and wigs and such?
When it comes to wigs, if you don't see like this wall behind me, yeah. Like this wall behind me, which is really a door. This door behind me, you know. If you do that from like the store and like you really just like take the hanging shoe racks that you put your shoes on over the back of your door and like you just put the wigs on there. That's what I did. It works out pretty awesomely. Unless like it's something super styled, then you keep that on a wig head, obviously.
I would do that, but my cats would destroy everything.
Dude, my cat does sometimes rip left side of my wigs, and I'm like, you bitch.
I keep, if it's not a costume that I can hang up specifically, I buy the really big totes, and I put them in there, and I label them. And then all of my wigs, I have shoe boxes, and I make sure you always keep your wig bag if you're not going to hang them somewhere. But I always put, if it's not styled, I'll put it back in there, and then I label them all, and then I put them in storage until I need them.
Yeah, that too. I have that wall, and I have an entire shelf, like a drawer, a pull-out drawer of bags of wigs, and I have like a couple wig heads that have wigs on them. Like I'm literally drowning in wig hair. It's scary.
I have so many wigs. I just thought about shaving my head and wearing a wig every day. I would have a different color literally for a really long time.
Yeah.
I recently got all my hair cut off. It used to be like 2 or 3 times as long, and then now I don't know how to wear wigs. Because I'm so used to having so much hair to pin it to, and now I like put my Sailor Moon wig on. I was like, why does it fall off?
I've thought about getting mine cut off, but I really want to grow it out and just see, because I haven't had long hair since I was like 8 years old, because there was an awkward accident and I had to have a boy's bowl cut. So this is the longest my hair's been since I was 8, and it's been a very long time. So I'm trying it out, but it's really hard to put all of my hair in a wig cap and then put a wig on and it lay like flat. It doesn't look like I have a tumor in my head. It takes me forever. Takes me forever to get it right.
I got really good at it, and now
my Yoko wig is so small. It's so hard to fit all my hair inside of it.
Scissors.
I just think I'm gonna like cut all my hair off to be Yoko.
I cut it all off and I really liked it. It was easy to put a wig cap on and then the wig.
I had like shaved side of my head one time, and like, cause the side of my head was shaved, like every single time I would put a wig on, my sideburn would be hanging out the side, and I couldn't like bobby pin it up because it was like shaved. So I was like, ugh. So that's why I kind of grew my hair out.
Yeah.
I cut my hair once in high school, and I cut it really, really short, and I dyed it hot pink, but I regret cutting it off. Because I couldn't do anything with it, and just, I don't know, like my face shape just looks so much better with long hair.
I was getting tired of having long hair with wigs, so I ended up getting it all cut short, and I had the whole back half of my neck shaved. Now it's growing back about an inch. And I actually went to the salon today and got my hair cut, so I was like, hooray! You start growing back.
I need to get my hair cut really bad, but I just don't. I'm the worst. What are you eating? That looks really good.
It's like rice and this like spaghetti meat sauce that my boyfriend made, and it tastes so fucking good.
Man,
so freaking good. I don't know.
I'm jealous.
On the stream? I don't.
If they are, they're on YouTube. They could find worse things. I'm just saying.
I'm already drinking a beer. It's okay. It's so hot.
Oh, we got a comment. I came here for Kitty. I'm staying here for the stream. Might be using myself, but this stream handles better than Twitch.
What?
what?
What? Read that one more again.
I came here for Kitty Curry.
Oh.
I'm staying for the stream. I might be jinxing myself, but this stream handles better than Twitch.
The house reference.
Well, I'm glad that it handles better than Twitch.
Shrug?
That's nice.
I don't know. I've never done things on Twitch.
I just started a Twitch like a month ago. Yeah.
How's that going?
I like it. I like it because I get to interact with people a lot. Like, unlike my cosplay page where it's hard to interact with everybody now.
I thought about doing something similar where I could do special effects makeup, like live stream tutorials and live stream wig styling and things like that. Because a lot of people like to like see you doing it and you talking about it rather than an edited video kind of thing. At least that's what my followers have told me. I just haven't got around to. I just don't have a lot of time right now to dedicate to setting up something like that.
I understand that. Yeah.
Oh, wait, the thing. Comment, not a question. I can tell I'm a person who will be losing his hair as I get older, but I'm not being one to think negatively. Maybe in a couple more years I can cosplay Ganondorf.
Hey, wait. Yeah, way to turn it into something positive. Use it to your advantage.
Ganondorf's my go-to in Smash.
I play a little more.
I have a thing for Pikachus. So I usually play Pikachu.
Oh god. Am I kidding? Fungal clips. These are the worst. Just want to use regular pins. My hands are so tired of pinning. Got these cute little binder clips.
Still raining. Kind of enormous.
Oh yeah, I was gonna look at your radar.
So where are you?
It is like.
So Tobias, where are you right now? Like, I know you're in a hotel room, but I mean, like, why are you there? Are you there?
I'm here to help a friend at her booth for a con.
Uh-oh. Come on. Yeah, what con are you at?
Tulsa Comic Expo.
Oh. I see.
And this place has free internet, so I was like, yes, I'll choose this.
Yeah, definitely. So, okay, I have a question for you as a photographer, because I've had photographers approach me about this at MomoCon, and my thing is, I'll set up 1 or 2 scheduled photo shoots, but I kind of like to do everything else on the fly. Like, if a photographer approaches me, I like to keep myself pretty open, because that means they're interested in my costume or something. Do you prefer, as a photographer, to have set up times, or do you kind of just go with it?
No, I do the scheduling things. I like to have it in times because everybody, like, as soon as I put my bookings out, everybody just like runs to me like, oh, I'm doing a shoot. If I just want to get it all booked up so I know who I'm gonna shoot, what times I have free for lunch and whatever. That's just me.
I'm getting approached more and more about it, and so like when I put that I was actually officially going to MomoCon, I've only been once 3 years ago. This will be my 2nd time going, so a lot of photographers that go there that were wanting to work with me want me to schedule things. But I don't know, it just seems, I guess I'll just have to get used to it.
I hate scheduling things.
It's weird because for me, if something comes up or something, I feel really, really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Right, yeah, you have to cancel it for whatever reason.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'll schedule things, but I also like that spontaneous, oh, hey, you're not doing anything right now. No, I'm not. Are you? Let's go grab photos. Okay, and then you go prance around trying to find a really fun photo location. And to me, it's just part of the experience. I've only had 2 scheduled photo shoots in the 4 years that I've been in cosplay, and they were fun, but I don't know.
I prefer mostly scheduled, just because a lot of times I get approached at times when I am busy, and then I feel like I miss out. And like, there's been times when I don't get any photos from a convention just because I didn't schedule, and the only times I was approached was like I was on my way to the competition or something, and so I couldn't stop and take photos.
Yeah.
I like to have like 1 or 2 scheduled.
Yeah, I'd say 1 or 2 for sure, and then the rest, whatever.
Yeah, like I would schedule 1 or 2. I mean, I already have scheduled like 2 or 3, but I just don't want to fill up my entire day with it.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm kind of like, well, I want to go to this panel at 3, but if the line's super long or something, let me text you, or yeah, that's just kind of, I don't know.
I think it's nice to shoot with a lot of people, but at the same time, like, you want quality over quantity with some photographers, and if you know certain photographers that you work well with and they're good, you're gonna get a con, I'll tell you probably want to, shoot with them before other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. For me personally, I'm always, whenever someone approaches me and they're like, well, I'm new at photography, would you mind? I love going to help them. Especially if they're like, okay, well, check this out and tell me what you think. Because I'm honest. That's just how I am. If I'm like, well, you need to, I would move your lighting or whatever, because I used to work photos in the photo lab. I used to be a technician. But I always like getting those one or two with someone I'm really comfortable with that I know we've got our game going. And then I just kind of open it up to whoever. The only time I turn them down is if they want, like, upskirt things or weird stuff, and then I'm like, no, sorry.
Yeah, and that's a problem, too. Like, if you don't know the photography, sometimes you gotta be cautious. Like,
yeah, like, I never do photo shoots by myself.
Yeah,
I always drag someone with me or something.
Definitely don't ever feel pressured by a photographer to do anything that you don't want to do. Just because they have a camera doesn't mean that they're suddenly an authoritative figure.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like there was a guy. There was a guy at what was it? I think like Anime Weekend Atlanta when I went, and he was kind of notorious. But I was like, well, I was Nell and I had a really good Grimjaw, and you never see those characters really together in cosplay. So we went to do a shoot, and he was trying to get me to like hug on the, like, it was, I was like, listen, I fan service ship that, but I'm not gonna do it. It was weird. And then the guy got mad at me because I wouldn't do it.
Oh, he can choke.
But I was like, listen, there's fan art on the internet and fan fiction. I'm sure you can go there.
You can live out your dream. How did you guys start to get your name out there and become popular? Was it mostly through competitions? Me, I wouldn't really consider myself popular, to be honest.
Same.
I mean,
Me neither.
It's likes on a Facebook page. I am literally just a nerdy person who dresses up in costumes on the weekends. Like, that's what I do, and people like it, and they follow my page, and that's about it.
Yeah, the thing for me is I try to stay completely humble about everything, because I do have, like, my family and stuff is like, oh, you have so many likes, and blah, blah. And I'm like, guys, I'm not like Tom Cruise rolling up in here, okay?
Yeah.
But it's just me honestly doing what I've really grown with, like, a passion for, and how I really kind of got my name out there is I would literally go to conventions and just meet people and network with people and get little business cards, become friends, and, like, if you have a really strong friend base and you are all, like, really close and you love what you do, you promote each other and things like that. I mean, I have only competed 5 times, and 4 out of those 5 I placed in something. Mm-hmm. But competition, I mean, it's good. I enjoy doing it if I get the costume done to the standards that I want. But competition is not the only way to get known. I consider myself well known. I don't consider myself famous or super popular. But when I go to conventions, some people do approach me as in they know me. So
I would not consider myself well known at all. The only reason I have any likes on my Facebook page is because I made a Jinx voiceover video, and it just blew up in, like, South America. So, like, honestly, like, Facebook and, like, likes and stuff like that mean absolutely nothing. Like I said, like, the reason I have as many likes as I do is because it literally happened overnight. Like, it doesn't mean anything, and it's not like people know me. Like, if I go to a con, nobody really knows who I am. So, like, honestly, I say the whole, like, getting well-known thing, or people who try to get well-known, is, like, BS. Like, just do your own thing, have fun, you know?
You can usually tell when someone is, like, trying, you know? They end up, like, trying too hard.
I mean, to me, the people that I respect and that I look up to the most are the people that just sit back and have fun with it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because they put that much more time into what they're doing, and it just looks phenomenal. I appreciate every one of my likes. Mm-hmm. Like, Definitely, because I went from 1,000 to 5,000 in one night, and I was like, whoa. And on Twitter, I went from like 3,000 to 7,000, almost 8,000 now, in a couple of weeks. And that means something to me because they're following me because they like what I do.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't ever sit there and say, try to get famous or try to make cosplay business, because it is extremely hard and it takes a lot of work and a lot of, like, dedication and time and being turned down for things, and it's a lot to stomach. It's a lot to stomach.
I feel like a big thing is just keep doing it. Like, it's the inactive people who like have big problems. As long as you're constantly, you know, making stuff, people are constantly seeing it, and they're gonna like something you do, and that's when they're gonna start following you or start being interested.
Yeah, and my thing is, I try to be super relatable to people. I don't get on there, like, on my page personally and try, like, I'm always asking people how their day is, trying to be as personable as possible, because these people follow you because they see something in you, and they want to get to know you better through what you love doing. So I always try to keep it super personal, and, like, I don't reveal my super private life, but like, I do reveal that I work with a production company, and I reveal some of the projects that we're doing and stuff like that, but you just, I don't know, stay persistent. Be persistent in it. Don't give up. Oh, you're welcome for us entertaining you while you were grading papers. I will see you. I hope I run into him at Momo. I've never met him in person.
Oh, okay, we got another guy. Any tips on shaking nerves during photo shoots? Just started doing shoots. I did my second ever shoot last night.
Can I share mine? I make the first 5 to... Now, Dane knows this, because we did this at DragonCon. I am the derp face master when I start my photo shoots. The first at least 10 shots are me working out my nerves, and I make the most ridiculous faces, and I do the most ridiculous dance, and then I super get into character, and I laugh the whole time. Make sure that you're having fun, because that helps a lot with your nerves if you and your photographer are both cracking up and having a good time. I mean, at least to me, and it makes the downpour and the thunderstorm and the oncoming traffic was great, but but I mean, when you're having fun, you're a lot more relaxed.
Yeah.
Can I make a quick comment about the previous question?
Go for it.
Yeah. I just want to say, like, how my cosplay thing kind of happened. I cosplayed forever, and then I finally made a page, and I just started cosplaying, and someone contacted me and said, "Hey, would you like to be at our booth and sell prints and promote?" And I was like, "Okay." Last time I only had like 5,000 likes. And I was making costumes all the time. So, like what you said, due diligence. I'm always working on something. Like every day I come home and I sew something.
Yeah.
But you know, the big part of it is being networking and rationalize with people. Everybody pretty much hit it on the head. I would say the one thing that she brought up was sometimes you get rejected for things. Sometimes you apply to a con to be a guest. You know, I highly recommend if you want to get more established in like a convention scene. Competing is a great way. Doing panels, participating like and getting your stuff out there, various social medias. Have at least 3. I always tell people to have at least 3. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram are definitely the top 3.
Yes.
Everyone has. And then another thing too is don't just be about yourself. Get out there and talk to other cosplayers, like even on their social media. I spend a good chunk of my day just looking at other cosplayers and talking to them and asking, "Hey, how'd you do this?" or do, you know, like make those relationships and those friendships. So, like I met Amy Lynn at Holiday Matsuri, and we just hung out, had a good time, and just we hit it off. And now I'm flying to stay with her next week at her place in Phoenix and doing panels, you know. So it just happened like that. So I just when you meet people, treat them, I guess, as well like people.
Yeah, I mean, especially because this cosplay as a community, we really have to stick together.
Yeah.
We need to support each other, whether we're in it for popularity or whether we're in it for fun. Because the people that wanted to be popular started out having fun. I know they did.
Oh yeah. And I have my career. I was gonna say I have my career, and I love my career. I would never give up my career for cosplay or anything like that.
Yeah.
You know. So cosplay is a good relaxing release for me, and I never intended to like be a guest at conventions and things like that. And then next thing you know, I got invited, and then I was like, oh, okay. And then I got invited again, and I was like, well, I could make a little money doing this, or I could make back money to fund my costumes. It's not such a bad idea. And then it kind of just blossomed from there. So,
I mean, I consider myself extremely fortunate, and I'm actually doing a panel on this, that cosplay is what got me into my job now. My day job is literally designing costumes, making costumes for actors and actresses that fly in from places like California and Kentucky and places like that, and I get to see them on screen. So it's like, and honestly, I do owe that to cosplay, but I worked my butt off to get here. You know, it's one of those things. I mean, can cosplay become something if you do it? Yes, but you have to do it.
It also takes a lot of marketing too.
It does.
Marketing
does.
is a big part. Yeah, getting your name out there is one
Networking is the biggest way, and the biggest way to network is to be very humble and very understanding. Definitely.
Yeah. It's a different world out there. People ask me that all the time, like, how'd you be famous? I'm like, no, don't you say that word.
Yeah, I shame the word. I really do. I'm just like,
I had somebody who literally tried to convince me. They're like, you're famous for blah blah blah, and I'm like, okay, I'm like not really well known, like kind of known in like this really niche culture. Like that's I had to block them because they were getting like aggressive. They were like upset that I was not admitting that I was.
They get upset that you refuse to accept what they view you as. Yes, I understand.
No, I don't ever want to be on a pedestal. I don't ever want to be.
I've had that happen so many times. Like, it's so uncomfortable. It's like, no.
Yeah, I mean, mainly because, and I think that you guys, from what I see on your page, you feel this way too. We still see it as a hobby.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's just, I mean, we're just doing
money from cosplay.
I mean, we're just doing it to be doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, so when someone comes to you and in in their eyes, you're super like on this pedestal. It's a lot of pressure, and two, it's really awkward.
It makes me uncomfortable, like that I would be on a pedestal.
I have to say
that makes me. I'm like, oh God, no. Have you hung out with me in real life? You would like knock me down from the pedestal immediately.
I normally tell people, well, I mean, I may look a certain way in photos, but if you meet me, I'm kind of this extremely awkward human being. Dane can tell you. All the awkward and all the crazy and derp was happening.
The things got warming up, and I was like, yeah, she's cool to work with. Yeah.
And when I worked with him, I was like, oh, he likes me. Yay. No.
The thing is, like, I really value just having a casual conversation with someone, like 50-50. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
I have to say it was a very weird experience. Like when I was at Holiday Matsuri and I was a guest, like I went to guest signings and I sat there, for an hour. I had to sit at a table for an hour and sign things, sell prints, whatever. Well, it was funny because there was a line there and the voice actor was still talking, and I was just sitting there. I was like, oh no, go ahead, finish with your, with your people. And he goes, those people are there for you, and I was like. My face was like, and then like it just.
Yeah, it's those moments like my first.
Gifts and this girl, I have it right here actually. I lost it. I completely destroyed my makeup. This is what got me. She made me. That's like you can see it. She made me Liz and had a little weather cloud because I'm a weather lady and a little lizard's leaping.
That's so cute.
Lizard, ha 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 ha.
She gave it to me, and I lost it. I mean, I was like uncontrollable, bawling. I couldn't even handle it. I was like, I didn't know how to handle that, and
It was interesting for me because, I mean, I've done panels at conventions, but being an actual guest at Geek Gathering was weird because I had an escort with me the whole time that was like asking me constantly, "Do you need anything? Do you need anything?" And I mean, I was raised in the mountains of Tennessee where if you wanted it, you went and got it or you weren't going to get it. So it was kind of, I don't know. It was weird for me. I felt really just, I don't know. It was awkward. I mean, I would do it again because I had a really great panel and everything. This little girl that follows my page, she cosplays Minnie Nell, and I was in Nell, and she took on a napkin and she drew a picture of me and her labeled Big Nell and Little Nell, and I still have the napkin. I've kept it. And I literally cried. And she was like, "No, Big Nell, don't cry." And I was like, "I can't help it."
So cute. I don't know. I'm allowed to handle this stuff sometimes.
Oh, got another question. Is this a group of people who live close by, or are you all over the country? I'm from New Mexico, like Kdawn is. I'm actually in Atlanta. I moved here from Oklahoma. I was in Oklahoma for like since I started cosplay, and then I moved here last year. So, yeah. But I know Dane. Dane and I we go way back.
We're bros.
We're bros.
Besties. Key West, Florida.
I'm in Texas, the Panhandle specifically.
I am in Huntsville, Alabama right now, but I grew up in the mountains of Tennessee where Knoxville is, the Great Smoky Mountains. Literally in the mountains. And then I lived in Noonan, Georgia for a year where I did some work with The Walking Dead. And then I've lived here for 2 years now. Yes. Yes. So I'm in the South.
Come on. Sorry. I'm like yelling at my machine.
Yeah, what's everybody bringing to MomoCon? Or those who are...
I'm bringing Bruce Timm, Supergirl. I'm bringing Joe from Burst Angel, which is still not finished.
Oh my god.
Super excited about that one because I bought the wig like 3 years ago, but I'm just now doing the cosplay. And I'm bringing Nell from Bleach upon request.
Okay.
So
I'll be time skip Yoko on Saturday. That's the only day I'm going to be there because I work.
I'll look for you. I'll look for. I know your Yoko wig.
Yeah, I'll have the. Well, no, I got a new one. I got a new one, and it's like super huge and heavy. Like there's my friend Chrissy from CNC Cosplay Factory made it for me. Out of a base wig that I already had.
Cosplay Factory.
What was that?
I said, what? CNC Cosplay Factory? One of my friends actually, like, just found out about them, and she's obsessed with their cosplays.
Oh my god, they're like the best people in the entire world.
That's so cool.
She did mine. I sent her my base wig and stuff, and she just kind of, like, whipped it all together. It's, like, super heavy, and there's, like, a screw in the ponytail of the wig. Like, the ponytail is, like,
that's gonna look
this
so
big.
cool.
Oh my god, it's gonna
give it that height.
Mm-hmm.
For
yeah.
the
She fashioned this like Warbler support thing on the inside of the wig. Like I don't know how she.
That is some high tech wig work.
She's like a wizard. Like everything that she does is just like, oh, I did this. I'm like, oh my god, this looks like it was like professionally made. It's insane.
I've really been thinking about doing a Gurren Lagann character. I will let you know when I decide. Because it's such a over the top. Just I love it.
Oh my god, I love Gurren Lagann.
Maybe just do Gurren Lagann itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
I'll climb inside you. Let's do this.
Oh yay! It'll be a party. Put a disco ball in there.
So, I'm watching this series on Netflix. It's called Dogs with Jobs. And it's about dogs who have jobs.
Do they have coats and ties? That's the question. Okay.
Not work in office parks or office jobs, I guess.
I think I've seen that show on Animal Planet before.
I love it, and it makes me so happy whenever I feel sad. Because they'll have like an episode and it's like this kid's like in a wheelchair and this dog, or this kid who has like severe autism and like this dog helps him, you know, communicate and, you know, to his parents and everything. It's just like so many feels.
Oh, speaking of which, charity work is another great way to get your name out there.
Mhm.
Just saying. I did stuff with autism awareness for a couple years, and I did stuff with Relay for Life and Breast Cancer Awareness Foundation, because they promote you and they invite you back to all of their events. So just throwing that out there.
Oh yeah.
That's a great way. And it's positive. I'm all about positivity,
Yeah.
and it's sending a positive message.
Like, even if you're in it just for like the fame and the attention, like at least you're doing nice things for other
Yeah,
people, right?
definitely. Definitely.
Does it look like I'm not wearing pants?
Yeah, totally.
There you go, other creeper viewers.
I can see the hair on your legs. I'm just kidding. I'm
Oh,
not.
no, there is.
Oh.
Since getting a boyfriend that you live with, I don't shave my legs. Unless I'm doing like taekwondo. I'll shave like up to here. And then it's like, oh.
I mean, things kind of change after, because
He doesn't know the difference. It's fine.
You do no shave November. I do no shave ever because I live with you now.
I do no shave. It's just I just don't shave.
I do sometimes because some of the costumes that I make for the production company, like I have to. But I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah.
No, I feel really bad sometimes though. Like, I used to be able to pump out cosplay content so much, but now I'm making costumes for other people, and we're filming every other weekend all summer. So like, I don't have a lot of time. I feel so bad. Like, I haven't been able to post a lot of progress pictures of Joe, and it's coming together. Super excited, but I guess
Ever since I moved here, like I live on my own now, and it's so hard to just and my job is really physical. It's like, you know, I'm on my feet, I'm kicking, I'm showing these kids how to do these moves, I'm correcting stuff, just constantly moving. And then I get home, and like the last thing that I want to do is sit down and focus on sewing something. You know,
I'm super appreciative that my followers understand, because whenever I made the announcement about now I'm working with a production company, I was like, there will be days where I am on set filming for like 14 to 16 hours. I'm so sorry if I do not pump out new costumes all the time. And they're like, oh no, it's fine, just update when you can. And I'm like, thank God, because it's just, there's no way I could stay sane doing something like that.
Yeah. What should I watch on Netflix? That's really good.
Have you seen Hemlock Grove? It's good. We have another question.
Husbando.
I can't hear what you're saying.
Who is your waifu or husbando?
Such sewing. Wow. I'm my own waifu because
Okay, so are we talking about from like a specific character?
Are we talking about 3D waifus or 2D waifus?
3D waifu, no, 2D waifu, supersonic go. No, that's not what I meant to say.
3D waifu is Sarah Fong.
Yeah, you guys are pretty cute together. I ship it.
She's waifu for life.
I ship it. My 3D waifu, my real one, is someone that I met at DragonCon randomly last year, and she lives all the way up in Pennsylvania, but I love her to death. Her name is, her cosplay name is Hurricane Kitten. She is super nice, and just, her husband's name is Dobby, and I gave him a sock when I first met him and told him he was free, and he went with it, and it was the best thing ever. Now, my 2D
As soon as it ended.
is a husbando, and it's Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho. I would kidnap him and put him in a closet and not let him leave.
Love it.
I love Hiei
have
so much.
Too many 2D husbandos and waifus. Yoko is waifu.
How close are you
Okay, forgive like my
I hate Alex.
Naruto like weeb phase. I love Kakashi. So,
I do too, honestly. I wasn't really big into Naruto, but I do like Kakashi. He's cool.
and then who else is there? I can't remember any like animes that I've watched ever.
I did like Vash the Stampede for a while.
Oh yeah.
He's pretty over the top.
G's ultimate husbando.
Uh-oh. What is she doing? Where's she going?
I was going to type something.
No.
No, but Yu Yu Hakusho is one of the first animes that I watched all the way through. I have a wig and everything for the cosplay, but I really enjoyed Hiei. Yeah, all I have to do is spike the wig. It's like,
Do it.
I want to. And I'm going to make like the third eye, the prosthetic eye and everything. I have it planned out. I just haven't done it.
That's like me and all. Oh my gosh. Does anybody else ever like do certain parts of a cosplay and then you're like, I'm bored, and then move on to like another one?
Yeah, that or I have it like completely specced out and I know exactly what fabric and everything I'm going to get. I just don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out my hat.
Gold star.
So much work.
No, but the Hiei wig is super awesome because I can also use it from Melfina from Outlaw Star. Because it's the, I forget the name of it, but it comes already pre-layered and everything, but I can spike it. It does have the reverse wefts and everything.
Nice.
So, yeah. I only paid $20 for it.
Yeah, girl.
So, get them coupons.
I don't know. I can't really tell how this looks in the mirror, so I'm going to try on this thing. Sorry, I'm like trying to figure out my hat.
I would
I've been
a wig, but I can't fit my hair under it.
I would be working on something, or I was in a wig all day today. I thought about dressing up as Nell, but I was up at 5 a.m. and I have done fight scenes and I have pretended to fall and I have like screamed today. So to people who follow me that are watching, I am terribly sorry that I look like a train wreck in my sweatpants with my Pika pillow and all that other stuff.
I put on 2 pairs of eyelashes, and I hate eyelashes so much. They make my life so difficult.
I can't do eyelashes.
I'm wearing 2 pairs of them, and it is the worst.
I can't. I have like the coordination of a skunk. It's horrible.
People who wear like fake eyelashes on a daily basis.
I couldn't do it. I could not do it.
I'm like to peel it off, and it's
like I can't. For some reason, they do not stick to my eyeball, no matter what I do. I don't know if it's my eye shape. I don't know. I just put a lot of mascara on and go with it.
Yeah.
Some kinds don't stay. Some do.
It took me quite a few tries before I got down lashes, falsies. Oh god, I hate that.
You have to wait for like the glue to get
so long.
Yeah.
I hate waiting. Waiting is the worst.
Well,
but they look awesome.
Yeah, they do.
I think whenever I do like a Disney, I'm planning on doing Belle from Disney for my niece's birthday party this winter. I think I'm going to try to perfect the eyelash technique over time, because every time I'm doing it, it's I'm at a convention and I'm just like in hurry mode and I'm just like dry, and then I try to stick it on there, even if it's tacky and it doesn't fit, and I lose patience and I'm like, whatever, I gotta go.
I always try and put the glue on a few steps before I'm ready for them, just so that I can't rush it because I'm busy doing other things.
Yeah.
I just put it barely, enough to barely cover it, with glue, and then I blow on it for about 5 seconds, and then I wait till it gets a little tacky, and then I put it on my eye. I highly recommend buying the falsie applicator. It's like a funky pair of tweezers that you just beep, you know, and you put them on. And also,
Does it really work? I've seen those.
yeah, I use them all the time. I mean, they're like a necessity for me now to get them on. Honestly, like if I don't have them, I'm like, what is this archaic device? My finger. But I do trim. I always trim my lashes because they're always too long. They're always too freaking long. My eyeball is not that big, so I have to trim them like
Me too.
4 millimeters sometimes.
Yeah, I have pretty small eyes, so
Yeah.
darn it, eyeballs. Okay, this is a serious question because I have struggled with the eyebrow game of getting my eyebrows to do things like whether it be color or whether it be lighten, because I'm half Cherokee. I have really dark eyebrows.
I love coloring my eyebrows, and I'm a
Like
big
what do you use to
I
get
use
them?
the NYX milk pencil.
Uh-huh.
White them out, and then I take whatever color shadow that I have that I need, and I put it on top. That's one way that I do it. Another way is if you have the Mehron, M-E-H-R-O-N face paint, you can just straight on. It doesn't matter like your color of your eyebrows. They're very dark eyebrows. I even lighten them when I do blonde. So I do like
Yeah, like today I was in like a platinum blonde wig, and we were trying so hard to get my eyebrows to like chill out, and it was really hard. We finally got it after a lot of layers of things, but yeah, I've always been envious when I see people because I'm like, how did you get your eyebrows to be so awesome? That's all I want.
But that's also a lot of practice. I'm a big fan of like, you know, the eyebrows.
We have another question.
Have you ever said I am never cosplaying X character and later on ended up cosplaying him or her?
Oh my god, Elsa.
Oh,
No.
yes. Yes,
Yeah,
I have.
Well, that's why you say Elsa, because I thought I would never cosplay Elsa. I was like, yeah, I'll never really cosplay that. And then I had a contest, and Elsa fucking won. So now I gotta make an Elsa costume.
Listen.
My friend forced me to do like the zombie apocalypse whatever version of Elsa and Anna, and I had to be Elsa. It was so bad.
No.
Liz, you gotta let it go, man. You
I
just
know,
gotta-
right? I do. I like that.
No, mine was, and I haven't done the shoot in this costume yet because I'm not done with it, but mine was Black Widow. I told myself, I am not going to do Black Widow because of X reasons. Not that I don't like the character, but I tried to do different things. Like I did Dark Phoenix for a while and all this other stuff, but I said no, I'm not doing Black Widow. What did Brittany do for Marvel City? I did Black Widow. I was like,
What choices have I made?
I finished suiting up and everything, and I was like, oh, I did Black Widow, and then I was like, I told myself I was never gonna do Black Widow, and then here I am walking out the door. Okay, smiles everybody, let's go. It was just, I don't know. I amuse myself because one week I'll be like, oh, I don't want to do that character, but then a month later I'll be like, oh, I don't know, maybe someday.
I don't know if I've ever said that. Like, I'm really picky when it comes to like cosplay, because I'm like, listen, I'm so lazy, and if I'm gonna spend the time to make this costume, then I'm gonna love this character, or just really feel some sort of need to like cosplay them. It's not just like, I'm never gonna do that, and then like, oh, I guess I'm doing it now. I don't know. Like nowadays at least, now that I'm living on my own and I have to pay my bills, and cosplay kind of comes second.
Yeah.
I have to like really like manage my time a lot more.
Yeah, luckily the costume was donated to me from a costume supplies website. They gave me a price range and told me to pick a costume. And I picked one of the lower price ranges because I just wanted to see like the stitching and see if I would recommend it to someone that's just getting into cosplay and wants to try wearing a costume to a convention for the first time, which is perfectly fine. I actually highly recommend it because then you actually see what it is like because it's a completely different experience. But so I got the costume and it was a little too big, and so I changed the sizing and everything.
Okay.
So that's more or less why I wore it, is because I had it. Rather than
to waste it.
Yeah. I don't want it to waste, and I did send them my review, and it was a really decent costume. I mean, you get more than what you pay for. It was a $30 costume, and it was about a $50 to $70 grade
Okay.
in material wise of what I would do. But I mean, it was a good experience, I guess. But it was just super humorous for me when I put it on, and I was like, ugh. It was
That's the only time I've considered doing one that I like maybe wouldn't do otherwise is for like groups, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
Like if you want to do a group with somebody because you like hanging out with them and you just, don't necessarily love the subject matter, you just kind of go with whatever's left. But other than that, I feel like I always go with something that I really love.
Yeah.
The time I considered cosplaying Sailor Cosmos is when the Minnie Nell, her big sister, asked me if I wanted to cosplay with them. And I love, the sad thing is I never really do groups even though I really want to. It's just, I'm so afraid of committing and then having, like, if I have to back out very last minute or something, it scares me. Because I'm one of those people, I like to like follow through with my word. But so I had set up and everything. I don't hate me. I do not like Sailor Moon. I am sorry. I'm sorry. Don't send hate mail or glitter bombs. But I'm not a fan of Sailor
You know what? Who
Moon.
did that post about that? Is that you who did that? I made a post like, okay, guys, gotta tell you, I hate Sailor Moon. Who was that? No, that was AJ. Beautiful Sin.
Yeah.
She put
No.
that.
Wait,
Yeah,
she
I mean-
hates that, but she cosplayed Sailor Pluto.
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What did she do? That's fine.
But I don't like Sailor Moon. I grew up with Dragon Ball Z and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon and like Cyborg 009, okay? Sailor Moon was just not twirling with the thing. I mean, more power to it. That's if that's what you're into. But so they asked me and I didn't want to say no. So I agreed to do it, and then something happened with the group, and we ended up not doing the group. And, sadly, I was kind of like, yay, because I'm not into it, because at the time I was still doing, like, lightning, and I was doing more serious characters. Because, I don't know, I just do. I like more serious characters, except for Nell. When I'm Nell, I'm a complete herpaderp, but I don't know. It was a weird experience. I want to do more groups, though. Definitely. I think groups are fun. Like, I did Julia from Bebop at Comic-Con, and my friend did Spike, and one of our friends has an Ein Kirigumi. Oh, I can't say the word. But it was really... Yeah, it was really, really fun. So I enjoy doing groups. I just don't do them often.
I used to. I was America and like a big Italian.
Really freaking far away. It makes sense.
I always wanted to do Italy.
Yeah, I don't really like Italian anymore, but like people that I was in the group with, I could be like, stupid America, be like, oh. There's a country named Wales. Why are there no whales here?
I went to Wales 2 years ago.
I tried running, but then I kept getting slowed and paralyzed.
I used to want to cosplay Hitalia. I saw, 2 years ago, I watched Hitalia, and I fell in love with Italy because he was just so cute, and he was just so... I just wanted to just be like, honey, come here, it's okay. Pat his back, but it's just one of those, it's just like Naruto. I have no disrespect or anything. It's just something that I cannot get into sometimes. Like, I never got into it.
My mom's a big history buff, and I showed her Hitalia, and she's like, this is excellent.
Cute.
This is fabulous. Yeah. Hitalia is one of those animes. It's so funny. It's so, think about it, it's so freaking racist. The whole show is so racist. It's so good. I love it.
Maybe we should show that to America and be like, look, this is what you sound like.
Cheeseburger.
Question.
We're gonna be so
Good
grinding by the time.
Oh, goodness.
What cosplayer do you look up to?
too many.
It's beyond.
A lot.
A lot of
I
that.
couldn't pick one. I really couldn't pick one. That's impossible.
Basically,
Well-
all of my friends. Like literally all of my friends.
Yeah. I mean, I follow all of your pages, and so I look up to you guys, and I look up to, honestly, I really enjoy Jessica Negri, because she's always doing something fun, being herself, and I follow a lot of male cosplayers also, because not a lot of them really put themselves out there. Like Shinra Junkie, I follow him. He is the sweetest guy.
I love him.
Friends.
I met him at Dragon Con, and he was just the sweetest guy in the entire world.
Such a nerd. I love him.
He really, yeah, we nerded out hardcore over Mortal Kombat for like an hour. But no, I have way too many, because I'm always looking at trying to make myself better, so I always look at how people do certain tutorials and things like that, and it's always people like, that are super pumped up about everything, and way too many.
I say I have to give a shout out to my girlfriend Zipper Tan. She's helped me a lot. She's awesome. She runs like best in shows all the time, and she has like absolutely no following, and it drives me crazy because she's amazing, she's gorgeous, and
The gods are boldy.
she's so great.
Sometimes that really bothers me, that you have a cosplayer that puts out this amazing content, and they have like 200 people.
No,
And
yeah.
I mean, at that
Zipper
point,
Tan,
it's
we
like,
check her out.
it's only a matter of time then before people discover that, though. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I
She
mean,
just doesn't really have an interest in that
Like-
at all.
there was a cosplayer that I was standing with in line when I competed at Comic-Con, and she had hand sculpted all of these really tiny details out of tiny pieces of Worbla, and she had an entire portfolio on how she did it. She sat there with little bitty sculpting tools for hours and just carved into the Worbla, and it was super complex, and it was absolutely gorgeous. And I was like, well, do you have a page? And she was like, yeah, I've had a page for like 4 years. Go check it out. I went, and the page had 50 likes. And I was like, and I asked her, I was like, well, do you not promote yourself? She was like, yeah, I do, but I guess I don't do it in the right way. And I was like, girl, I'm going to share you. I'm going to spam you everywhere. Because she won Best Journeyman. And it was super just phenomenal. It literally blew me away. I was so glad I stood in line next to her because her costume was so cool. I was Mara Jade, so I was sitting there with my lightsaber just like poking people for sound effects. But she was super great.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to go soon. I'm gonna go visit my mom for Memorial Day.
Yeah, we had a 2-hour mark.
Yeah.
And she's
We
only,
do-
like, an hour away.
We do have 2 things, though.
Oh, yeah.
We got things and stuff. Okay.
What social media do you find most useful, and which has given you the least?
Tumblr gives me least.
Yeah, same here. I'm Twitter. I don't know how to use Twitter. I don't know what hashtags do I use. What am I doing?
Really?
Sucks.
I'm awful
Yeah,
on Twitter.
I have a Twitter account. I just don't know what I'm
My
doing.
Twitter, I kind of, I don't know, I have figured out the magic of Twitter somehow. But Twitter, I'll post, I always make sure to post certain pics in certain places, and post on, like, say I post a picture to Twitter that's a sneak peek from a photo shoot, I'll post about it on my page. People will go to my Twitter, kind of
Okay.
thing.
I need to have it do that then.
Instagram is kind of, I just started Instagram. I've had Twitter for a couple of years. Instagram is fun because it's more of a behind-the-scenes thing.
Wait, what's your Instagram so I can tag you?
Oh, hold on.
Mine is Syren with
Yeah, I tagged his
4
name.
N's.
He was like,
I got all of y'all except for you, Sparky.
Mine is Sparky, Spurkyc.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. But for me, I guess it's because I just started it, but Instagram is kind of slow for me. But I've kind of figured out the Facebook thing, I guess. I don't know. I just post on there. And I've kind of figured out the Twitter game, because if you mix and match things like that, people will be like, well, I'll just set up a Twitter account to follow this person so I can see their sneak peek stuff, or vice versa.
I don't have enough content to put different stuff on multiple things, like
sometimes like if I do a photo shoot and there's specific photos I like, I will post one photo one place, and I'll post another photo another, and I'll do it on different days or like certain days of the week. Like I have Super Saturdays, which is Supergirl oriented or superhero oriented. I have Captain America Wednesdays to help you get over the hump day, kind of just things like that.
I wish I was that organized. I'm like, here's
I have to have that, or I lose. I do plan posts and things like that, or I would literally lose my head.
I think that's why I was so good at Facebook. Like I literally sat down and scheduled like a month of posts, like twice a day, every day.
And it's glorious.
And I completely like neglected my Twitter and Instagram for the longest time, and now I'm making a general effort to try to do more on Twitter.
I mean, other than that, as far as Twitter goes, I don't really do anything. I kind of just sometimes I'll post a question on there, or I'll talk about a certain topic, and it gets shared out and everything. I think we have one more.
Final question.
Yeah.
No button. Heard. Final question. Because it's 9:06 right now. So I have a cosplay plan later this year, and it has dragon scales. Ooh. You need advice on how to make it, and where can I get around on it? Val, Jin, Eclipse, Sinbad. I figured out how the hell I'm going to make Gurren Lagann for the same event. This one stumped me.
Dragon scales, I'd say easily. Just simple little pieces of like thin craft foam. Cut out each scale and then cover it in Plasky Dip or Warble or whatever material you want to use. Honestly.
Yeah, I would definitely do the because I've tried making them out of just craft foam before. And they fall apart and they don't lay right. So I would get your base down and whatever you're going to mold it to, and I would make sure that if it's a bend or something, you do as you're bending whatever it's bending to. So you have your base. Then you take your sheet of Warble or Plastidip or whatever you want to coat it in to protect the craft foam, and then you basically just meld it on top of that, and then you do your gesso or whatever, and then you paint it. But just make sure that you make it to where it forms, I guess I should say. And make sure if you have to, if it's like the bend of your arm or something, you put little breaks in where you'll be able to bend your arm. Yeah. Like little holes or something. Because I did not do that once, and I have scars on my shoulder for that. I did 13-2 lightning. Yeah. I learned that.
It's all about the planning stage for stuff like that. Mm-hmm. You gotta map out like where you're gonna put everything, where you're gonna have attachments and all that before you start, or else you're gonna end up with a piece that you definitely can't move in.
Yep, it was definitely a learning experience.
Use a heat gun, just heat it up lightly and bend it, and mold it. These are cool. That's really nice suggestions I have.
Yeah. Just be careful when using a heat gun or a glue gun or any kind of heat device.
Yeah, I burned myself in 2 places with a glue gun, and I have scars from it. So.
Like I am super.
Still have one right here.
All-knowing when it comes to the hot glue gun. The heat gun I haven't had an accident with yet. I'm waiting because I just started using Warble about 4 or 5 months ago, but I'm waiting patiently. So. It will happen.
All the time.
Well, like my fingertips, I don't know if you guys are like this, but my fingertips from hot glue, hot glue does not bother my fingertips anymore. I'm just like, oh, look, there's hot glue, and then I just roll it off.
I have the little silicone things that cover my fingers, the little ones that they have, so I don't burn my fingers anymore.
Oh, nice.
I just, half the time I don't even know it's happening until they're like, oh, you have hot glue, and I'm like, look at that, and I just peel it off my skin.
Rip skin off.
Yeah, my thumb came off.
Desensitized.
That feeling. Oh, it's so true. Yeah, I guess that's it. I guess does everyone want to say goodbye and their names and where people can follow them, yada yada yada.
Yeah, I'm Syren Cosplay. You can follow me on my Facebook, which is just facebook.com/Syren Cosplay. Syren with a Y. And then I also have Instagram, and it's Syren 4 N's. And I forgot my Twitter thing. But yeah, those are the 2 places I post the most.
Next. We post,
I am Kaia Cosplay. My Facebook is facebook.com/Kaia Cosplay 99. And then Instagram is just Kaia Cosplay. And same thing on DeviantArt. I'm a DeviantArt kind of person.
I forgot about DeviantArt.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
DeviantArt is still a thing.
Yeah, I do that because I can't figure out Twitter.
If you make one, you can come tweet with me.
All right.
We'll be tweeting. Well, I am Sparky Cosplay. You can find me on Facebook, facebook.com/Sparky Cosplay. Also Twitter/Sparky Cosplay. However, Instagram is different. It is Sparky Cosplay, SPURKYC. And I look forward to doing this again. It was fun.
I am Leaping Lizard Cosplay. You can find me pretty much on all the social media things as that. And actually, my Twitter handle, oh, sorry, not my Twitter handle. Well, my Twitter handle is different, but that O_Leaping is my Twitch account. So, yeah. Stop by, say hi. Kaia Cosplay questions, message. Those are the only ones I respond to.
Experience reward from
that's it. Everybody, say goodbye.
Oh, alright. Yeah, I'm Currytime Cosplay. Facebook.com/Currytime Cosplay. It reads on Facebook as Currytime Cosplay Fabrication, but that doesn't matter. Twitter is @KittyKatori, CATORIE, and Instagram, which is most important, is KittyChanKatori. So, see you dudes at Acon. Woo!
Acon.
Alright, see you guys at Momo.
Alrighty. See you at Momo.
Bye.
Are you going to Acon?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to be there Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday only?
Yeah, I'm driving down Friday, so.
Okay, Saturday. I'll hit you up with something.
Awesome. I'll be Yang.
Alright.
Okay, cool.
Before Dan gets kicked off, he's gonna have to end the chat.
Dane, hurry up and say your piece, man.
Hi, I'm Tobious Photography. I'm on my phone right now.
Our fearless leader.
Fearless leader. That's great.
Yeah, I have no internet. This storm is back.
Yeah.
Well, be safe.
Stay safe.
Yeah.
I don't know how to physically end this entire thing with my phone.
Can you? Because we can't in the hangout. You have to because
You have to end it.
Look, it keeps going.
You must trespass into Mordor and stop this.
Maybe. Maybe it'll happen. We'll just chat forever.
Yeah.
Endless stream.
I think somebody else is the new host.
Yeah. Does anyone have the host? I guess if everyone.